Hello everybody, it's Niklas and welcome to this new video on RapidRaw. And in this video we are going to see how to work with the adjustment exposure. So how you can use this type of adjustment, how you can work with the highlights and the shadows to make correction on a photo with this type of problems. You can subscribe to this YouTube channel. First link on the description. The complete course Camera Raw is available if you want to learn Camera Raw, this free software to organize, classify your images, add filters, but also to improve your photo with a different adjustment. And you have also more features with RapidRaw. It will be on the first link on the description. You will see models, session of the course, what you will be able to this complete training course, different hours of content to perfectly master RapidRaw. Second link on the description, the website in link with this YouTube channel. You can discover software in these YouTube channels, have basics of this software, and second link on the description, it is a summary of all the graphic courses available. So let's start, and I'm going to show you with my first example, and we will define these images. So in my folder, I will define these images. And when I go on the right, the first category of adjustment is basic, and we can work with the exposure. So concretely, if I take a look here, I have a histogram on this area, on the curves adjustment, and we can see this image. On this image, where are located the highlights? The highlights are located on the sky. So all the sky concerns the highlights. The shadows concern the rocks on this area. And we have little methods on this ocean. This is perfectly what we saw in this histogram. How to read this histogram concretely? On the left area, you have the shadows. On the right area, you have the highlights. Totally on the left, you have the black point, and totally on the right, the white point. And we have this peak here because this peak is corresponding to the highlights on the sky. We have this peak here corresponding to the shadows with the rock area, and we have this small peak corresponding to the ocean between midtones and highlights. Now if I select here, the first thing that you can do on your image before to work with the exposure or the contrast or anything, it is to focus with the highlights and shadow and to make the right correction. And after, you can work with contrast, and you can work with exposure, and after work with colors, and after work with details, for example. So if I increase the highlights just here, as you can see, we are only going to work with the highlights area, so it means on the sky here. So we can brighten the highlights more, or we can darken the highlights, as you can see. If I work with the shadows here, you can read it with double click. I can go here and I will impact the shadows, and we can brighten the shadows or we can darken the shadows. It means if you want, for example, to increase the contrast only with highlights and shadow, you can put the highlights here, you can put the shadows here, and you will increase the contrast. If you want to decrease the contrast, you can put the highlights here, the shadows here, and you will have less contrast between the highlights and the shadows. And make this correction first. So for example, I can increase a little bit the shadows, decrease a little bit the highlights, just like that. And after, if I want to move a little bit the exposure or put contrast after, I can do this type of work. So this is a principle of work. You will be able to complete also sometime with the Y sprint. So it means you can dragging and moving the Y sprint. If I move the Y sprint here, as you can see, because I move the Y sprint, all my highlights on the histogram will move on the left. And if I move here, all the highlights will move on the right, and we will create offset of the histogram. And it is same for the black point. You can move here, and as you can see, the shadows will move on my histogram. On here, the shadows will move on the left on my histogram as well. So after to understand that, I will go right click, I will reset the adjustment, and I will show you with a concrete example with the troubles. If I select this image, we are in troubles because we have too much exposure on the sky area and not enough exposure on the building area with the river. So we need to create the right adjustment. And for this, how I can do, I will go on the right, and something that I will do, I will focus on the highlights and shadows. I will take a look on the shadows, and I will increase the shadows just like that. and it will impact this area because here we have the shadow, so it will impact all this area. And if I need to decrease the highlights, and the highlights are on the sky area, so I can decrease the highlights here. And as you can see, I will reduce my highlights. I will darken the highlight just like that. So I can move and move maybe minus 36, and on this area maybe I can put 56. And if you take a look here, we can make this correction. And now it's great, we have made the right correction on the exposure. I can even complete with moving little bit the white point here and moving little bit the black point here. So you can complete with the white and black point as well. And after to make these corrections, now you can work with the exposure and the contrast, but don't start with the exposure and contrast before the highlights and shadows, because if you do this type of work, it's not going to be the right process. So focus first every time on the highlight shadow, complete with white and black, and then after that, if you want to make little bit more exposure, you can, but only after. So I can increase little bit the exposure after, I can put little bit contrast as well again, and that's it. And this is how we can make this type of correction, and now we can see the difference before, and now this is the images after. Sometimes if the preview is not working properly, just move little bit the cursor and it's going to work properly. So that's it. This is how you can process, and after, depending on what you want, so if for example I reset this and this at 0, you can maybe increase a little bit more the shadows if you want, or the highlights you can increase also a little bit more to darken the highlights, and you can adjust this cursor to try to recuperate the right balance between your highlights and shadows. And here we have corrections. Maybe it's a little too much, but it's just to show you the principle of work. And after, if you want to adjust the exposure and a little bit the contrast, you can put again after. So that's it. I'm going to go right click here. I will reset the adjustment, and we are going to stop here for this video. If you like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channels. First link on the descriptions. The complete course Camera Raw is available. As I explained, Camera Raw is a free software. You can classify, add, organize your images. You can add information and add filters on your images. So you have all this type of part, and you have also all the edit mode with a different adjustment to improve your images with powerful adjustment. It is a very convenient software. First link on the description, the complete course RapidRaw is available, so you can learn this software starting from scratch. We see in details all the classify organization, how to add images, add filters, information, all these type of things. We see also all the different adjustments explained step by step with a logical process, and the different features, like for example mask and more features, the presets that we can use. And at the end of the training course, different session about improve different images. Secondly, on the description, the website in English with this YouTube channel. You can discover software in these YouTube channels. And secondly, on the description, it is like an online school. You have a lot of graphic courses. You can pick a course and learn any graphic software. For our next video on this channel, see you. Ciao, ciao.